Facing the wrong way. Come on. Turn around, dude. Oh, that better be in focus, I'm telling you now. This time last year, I came out to Romeo Pool to photograph the red ant using my own setup, which is the EM1 Mark II and the 60mm macro from Olympus. This year I thought I'll come out to the pool, but this time we're going to be photographing it with the latest gear from OM Systems. So this is the OM1 Mark II with the 90mm macro, the Godox V863, and of course we have the Cygnus Tech diffuser. But what's different in this video is I'm now going to be showing you my EVF. So you're going to be having an interesting view of being able to see exactly what I see. I can't focus stack while this is plugged in. So if we do get an opportunity to focus stack, which I don't think we will, if we do I have to unplug it. And also I can't review my images while it's plugged in as well, because it seems to turn off when I press the play button on my camera. So I'm going to be limited, but you're going to have an interesting time watching this video. So we're going to spend half an hour going around Romeo pools, and you're going to see what it's like 100% as a macro photographer out in the field. So come and join me. I was about to say that the hardest thing is actually finding your subject sometimes, but we seem to have found a red ant. I believe it's a red ant. It is, it's a red ant right there on that piece of bracken, so I'm going to see if we can photograph him. He is underneath at the moment, and I also have the sun coming in from that direction, which isn't the best for photography, but we'll see. See if I can see him, at least through my viewfinder. Where is he? There he is. See, what I'm doing at the moment is I'm looking through my EVF to see if there's a picture worth taking, and currently there isn't. And he's scurried off down the stalk towards the ground, so we're going to move on. I'm going to try and find some bracken that's facing away from the sun. Sometimes it can get too bright for macro photography. I've seen other macro photographers who will start poking the subjects and stuff to get them where they want, or they're cutting them off, putting them somewhere else. I'm not doing that no more. I'm photographing them where I find them as much as possible. Most I'll do is manipulate the stem. This guy's not doing much at all. We could be spending the entire video just watching this guy sit here and do nothing. Let's get down to the pool and see what we can find. So my settings for this particular one is going to be 1/200 of a second, f14, ISO 200, and we're on 1/16 para. Now of course that's subject to change as we walk around the pool, so let's go and see what we can find. I need a beanie or something for my head because I keep having to turn the cap around. So we've got a black ant just there. Like I said, I'm going to get down to the pool so I can get the sun out of my eyes while I'm trying to photograph stuff. Alright. There's a fly there. What do you reckon the chances of getting photographing that one? I'm thinking half life size for that one, I think. If we can get a shot of him. That's not even worth it, is it? Hey?
No.
What the hell?
Oh man.
This is where I need my phone so I can literally show people what the hell is going on. But you can't get your chair out. And
What?
I said you're having trouble getting your chair out.
Yeah, that's what I just thought on my arse.
Yeah, you should have turned the camera around so people can watch you trying to get on that bloody chair.
Shut
Well,
up.
luckily for me, the fly is still on there after the wife has finally sorted out her chair. Now, I'm predicting as I go to take the picture, it's going to fly off now. It's a bit dark, so I need to turn night vision on. So there we go. In fact, I'm going to try using... Ah, you bugger. Anyway, I'm looking for ants. Stop getting distracted, Stu. Yeah, I'm going to go to the little spot that I know of, I think. That's just down here. Your water's there as well. Hey?
Completely rolled off and went flying.
Yeah, it was quite funny.
Yeah, and you don't catch it on camera. So
Well,
1 to me, no, 0 to you.
I'm not the cameraman, so You should have, as you know, as you was halfway through falling down, you should have gone boom, 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 and captured it. You know, you're supposed to be a professional. So yeah, so last year when we did the video, this is where we did it down this pretty stretch of walkway here. And if you remember, we had to put the Rainox on and off of our setup in order to get the magnification we need. Well, with the latest gear, we don't have to, because the 90mm is a 2x macro lens, which means we won't need the Rainox. In fairness, I've hardly ever used the Rainox with the 90mm so far. What we want now, we want some red ants on top of these bracken. I don't know what that is there. What is that? I'm finding a lot of those things around, but I'm not finding them very appealing to photograph. They're just simple, boring. Oh, look at him going down there. Oh, he's gone. And he managed that quick shot. Wasn't the right framing I would have liked. I could have done with backing off a little bit. But he's gone. He's shot off. Just goes to show you've only got sometimes a few seconds to get the shot. So we've got some more ants on here. Let's take a look. There they are. You know, if I was in position then I could have had a good half decent shot. He ain't doing nothing, he's just sitting there. And again, I'm not going to go poking the ant to get him into position. I'm just going to wait and see what does he do. So obviously this is black ant territory, obviously. Now we have got a shield bug just here. Let's see him. Let's have a look. While we're waiting for the ants to get into position, let's have a look at the shield bug. I don't particularly find shield bugs very interesting, I'll be honest with you. I'm coming around this side because this ant hasn't moved. He is. So again, what I'm going to do, and I'll be honest with you, I would have already done it by now if I wasn't teaching, but I'd take wider shot, moving closer, take another shot, moving closer, take another shot until it runs away. If it doesn't run away, that's when you only get your core blimey shot. See if we get a side profile of him. They are pretty big ants, aren't they? Look at that one climbing up there. Look at him. It's pretty big. I doubt the flash will reach there, but I thought, why not? Since I can't review the images, I might as well take a shot. You never know. Yeah, so they're moving around on this bracken. Well, let's be honest, we're not here for black ants, we're here for red ants. Let's find us a red ant. I just know we can come back there for some black ants if we can't find any red ones. Ideally, oh yes, I got one. Back down.
I was filming that shit.
Okay, so same procedure, wide shot, get closer, closer, closer. So there's our red ant. And these little shits will sting you. Now one of them, you probably won't feel it. But if you put your hand into a nest, you're going to start feeling it. And it's not nothing lasting, it's not like a bee sting, it's more of an irritation. It's like constant irritation over and over and over, just like if you was married.
I'll leave you on that comeback.
She didn't say anything because she's mic'd up. Right, where's my ant gone? There he is. Now that's a boring shot. So again, we're going to wait, see where he goes. So he's coming down on the edge, but I can't get my lens in because this is in the way. Yeah. Oh, I missed that shot. As I get closer, I'm just knocking this and it's just pushing it away, so I need to grab it somehow. Oh my god, the sun's just come out as well. Where is he? He's underneath, now he's on top. Where are you? Yeah, he's underneath. He's coming down. No, he just somersaulted off. So that's another thing, you know, you might find a subject in a good location and then when you try and photograph it, it's either going to fly off or jump off or go away. It's perfectly normal, okay?
There's a red one here. There's a couple of red and black on that one.
Red and black, if they meet each other, they're going to start fighting. Yeah? So if we can find a black ant and a red ant meeting each other, yeah. I ain't going to say it's going to happen on this video, but you never know. Yeah, I can't get in there at the moment. I've got a fly on top, I'll play with him for now. Well, he was. He's over here now, look. Where is he? I'm telling you, there was a fly on there, okay?
Saying things again, are you?
Hey?
Saying things again.
No, he was there. What, a jumping spider then? I do get distracted when I see jumping spiders, don't I? Right, these guys are deep inside the bush. Yeah, I see him. The black one's on a leaf. So we've got a red one just there. There's a black one underneath this leaf. I don't fancy my chances of getting a shot of them. There's too much foliage in the way. But again, I'm going to stop here. Just wait and see what happens. There's two red ants, isn't there? Yeah, there's one. Not getting a shot of him, I don't think. And there's another one going down. That's them in the background. Just there. And then there's a red one up here somewhere. Black one, sorry. Up there. There's the black one. There he is. He's keeping absolutely still. I think he's hoping the reds don't find him. I've got to come round this way. There's two black ones by the look of it. There's two black ones. They look like they're in a fighting pose ready to go. There's one there. And then there's one just there. I think the red ones are buggered off. I don't think they want any of them. So the easiest one to photograph would be the one on the end. Oh, hello. Are they going to meet? No. To be fair, they seem to be avoiding each other, so... Imagine the email to Home Systems about that one. Oh god, it's going to be one of them
sure
days.
You're not pissed, Joe?
Okay, we've got a red one coming up. Let me see if I can get him for you. So he's coming up here, look. And macro photography is a very patient game. If you haven't got patience, don't bother with macro photography. But again, I'm not manipulating them. I'm not cutting this off and moving it to my studio that I used to do. I'm not doing that no more. I'm doing it in the field naturally. So they're not as artistic as my normal work would be, but I'm quite proud to be able to say it's done in the field without manipulating them and without chopping all the vegetation up. For red ants, you do have to be at 2:1 on this lens. I'm there now. I'm hoping to be able to get in there. I think I'm jinxed every time I go to take a photo. The wind blows. Yes. See if we can get a shot of him. There he is. And that red ant just proved me a liar because 2 to 1's too close. So I'm going to go to 1.5. Get another shot of him. I have no idea if they're in focus, I have no idea if the exposure is correct. Again, because of the field monitor, I can't review my images, so right now you're either laughing at me or going, oh, that's pretty good, that is. In the field macro, being able to see my EVF. At the expense of me being able to check my images. There he is. My hands ain't going to take much more of this because having this field recorder on here has added a lot of weight to the setup. More like having a Canon. Me and Canon are friends, it's okay, I can say that. Let's see what we can do. Right. Oh.
So have you got wankers, Clem?
A few years ago I'm using Canon. Battery grip, 100mm macro. I would not get cramp doing that. But then I switched to the OM systems and they're a lot lighter. Gotten used to it, and now I put the field recorder on, which is, let's be honest, look at it. It does increase the weight, so I've got a bit of a cramp.
I can't even see him.
Yeah, it'd be hard to see it on the Osmo, the pocket. Let's check these group of ferns down here. Ferns, bracken, whatever. Right, I'm going to check over here first. And the reason I'm checking over here is because it's in the shade. I don't like sunlight in my images as much as possible when I'm using flash. Yeah, we've got the black ants. Him just there is a little bit of a nasty bugger.
Put your finger in it then.
No,
Go on, just a little bit.
look at him. Another black one. Black ones have took over, haven't they? Last year this was covered in red ants.
Not many red.
Oh, look at the size of him. He's in a good position to get a shot without disturbing him as well, I think. I'm going to go round this side. You stay where you are. I just spotted something. Weevil! Oh yeah, I spot these things a mile away, can't I? We've got a weevil on here. He's underneath the leaf at the moment. He's just in there. Yep. A good shot at the moment. And he's going to go away from me, isn't he? Yes, he has. So, see where he goes. Now he's turning round. And the sun's come out as well, you bugger. That's not going to come out very good because the sun's come out. Let's get this side to block the sun. Is it an awkward angle? He's constantly walking away from me. No, he's coming back up. Right, if he's going to carry on walking up, I'm going to stop where I am. Right, I've got a lot of respect for these photographers that can do this in the field without touching the subject, without cutting the grass, without putting background cards in. That's some really high level skill needed for it, I tell you. But we're going to do it, and we're going to carry on doing it as well. It'd be so easy to chop that off, put it onto the macro studio, put him on there, put a background card in and get a really nice shot. I want the challenge of getting it where he is in the field without the need for manipulation. So, where is he? He's just there, he's not moving. I hope he's going up the leaf, up the bracken I mean. Where's he going to go? Yeah, he's going away from me. There he is. So I'm going to get into position here and see if he comes down, back down. Here he comes. Get them focus peaking working. Come on, walk down. It'd be so easy just to poke him to make him walk, wouldn't it? Well, I'm not going to. Let's see if I can manoeuvre myself instead. Okay. I'm going to try and grab hold of this, because that is allowed. Yeah, he's not in a good position at all. Like this way. Let's increase magnification. Push our luck, see how close we can get to him now without disturbing him. Oh, right. My legs are old and achy. He's actually in a really good position just here. And get a wide angle shot of him. That's another thing I'm doing this year is I'm taking a step back. For years I was obsessed with getting more magnification, whereas now, because I was using that lower lens, I'm taking more of the environment in there. He's facing away from me again now. He's like, bugger off, not interested. See if we can get a bit closer. He's getting ready to fly. He's getting ready to fly, I'm getting ready to photograph him. No, don't take off yet, mate, you're facing the wrong way. Facing the wrong way. Come on, turn around, dude. Oh, that better be in focus, I'm telling you now. If that's not in focus, I quit. I'm going to play back the EVF. You can see how his shell is starting to open up as he's walking around. That's how I knew he was going to try and take off. And I just want to stop recording now and go home and see if that's done, if that's in focus. I don't know if it's in focus. I don't know if the exposure's correct because, again, I've got an EVF recorder here. I can't check. If you had a camera facing down here, let me just see if I can get him on the EVF, right? So he's just there. Every time I turn round to get a shot of him, he's turning round, look.
I'm winding you up. Could be your shadow.
Hey?
Could be your shadow.
No, it's not my shadow, because if I do it like this, look. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, look, it's fucked up again. It's probably
All I can see
movement.
is you
It could be
dancing.
movement or sound. Sticking off, there he is, see?
Yeah.
So we get back to doing ants, you know, what we were supposed to be doing before we got distracted by a revel. I so want to unplug this EVF record just to see if that was in focus. Because I'm talking about whether it's good or not. The audience already knows if it's good or not. Again, it's down to pure luck. That wasn't skill. So, honestly, at this time, I don't know if I got the photo or not. If I didn't get the photo, that's me. That's me messed up. Yeah, move on. If I did get the photo, that's not me being a brilliant photographer. That's me being in the right place at the right time to get that shot. So, bear that in mind when you're doing this photography, yeah? You'll see a lot of macro shots, even mine, where they're very good. You're very impressed with them, but you've got to keep it in the back of your mind. The photographer's in the right place at the right time to get the shot, because a lot of the time you're down to whether the subject's going to play ball or not. I don't think I'm going to top the excitement of that though. That's another thing, whether I got the image or not, right? Whether I got the image or not, it was exciting trying to get the image. Quite often we will get home and have no images that are any good, so that is, again, perfectly normal for macro photography. And I think I'm going to end it there. I can feel rain coming, and again, our video gear isn't waterproof. So I hope you enjoyed this realistic look at macro photography out in the wild, photographing the insects as we find them. And I hope you like the view from the EVF. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the EVF recording, whether you want me to carry on using it, because it's a burden for me, but it's entertaining for you. That's where I'm going to leave this video. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the images and the video. And again, I'll see you on the next one.